Hey, good morning. Today is Wednesday, April the 10th, 2024. The time now is 7:12 a.m. Let's talk democracy versus authoritarianism. Democracy is often presented, often celebrated by its opponent as the most ideal form of government, with the rhetoric that democracy is a form of government established by the people, for the people, and of the people. Democracy is a form of government in which the leadership, okay, the governing of a country is vested upon the people. Many times when the advocates of democracy try to make distinction, they often will compare the rest of the world, particularly the global south, versus the most successful, rich, and powerful countries in the world today, such as the United States, Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom, France, and the rest of Western European countries, including Germany. However, one thing that is often never talked about or discussed is the fact that often these countries, we are talking once again about the United States, okay, Canada, Australia, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, and the rest of Western Europe. Yes, they are successful, but they are not successful because they are they are not successful because they are democratic. They are successful because of one, their oppression of the rest of the world, their colonialist and their imperialist project, which they had previously for over 200 years carried out throughout the world. Whether we are talking about, okay, at the beginning, the transportation and the enslavement of the Africans, the extermination of the American natives in what is now the United States. Uh, the same being the case for the Aborigine in Australia. And we have people and places, communities and regions all over the world. Okay, societies were destroyed in that Europeans begin to force their way of life or their ideas on the natives in places they colonized, they conquered. Not to make the native equal, but as a means to subjugate them. Okay? In this case, European countries also were able to accumulate the wealth of the regions, the countries, the places, the societies they've conquered. And what did they do? They used these wealth to basically build their country, build Europe, okay? To improve, to grow their economy, okay? To make lots of developments in their countries and leave the rest of the world, the places, the region, the countries, the societies destitute, which they've plundered, destitute. And in recent and much current times, the rich and powerful countries, okay, still continues to infiltrate or to disrupt situation in the previously colonized regions and countries and societies around the world, which in this case makes development in these places difficult. Now, I just want to put that. So it is very interesting. As much as those who love and cherish or advocate for democracy want to draw a distinction, they oftentimes fail to consider or acknowledge the fact that the distinction is also a result of what the West did to the rest of the world and what the West continue to do to the rest of the world. Now, yes, we can argue that democracy is a form of government for the people, by the people, and of the people. Okay. Yet democracy in recent times, to my knowledge, has become nothing but a pageant. Okay. The pageantry of democracy is much more elaborate and much more realistic than the seriousness of it. The people in democratic countries in the West and around the world oftentimes only have the symbolic power, which is the power or the right to go and vote. But after they voted their leadership, the leadership come into power, assume office, and basically go out and do the same nonsense, basically carrying out policies that do not benefit the people. Now, let's talk about authoritarianism. When we think of authoritarianism, okay, in many cases, the countries and people and institutions or individuals who advocate democracy would point to countries in Africa, in Asia. There are those who will say Russia under Putin is a authoritarian countries. There are those who will say Venezuela under Maduro is an authoritarian country. They'll say Cuba or North Korea. North Korea is actually today the boogeyman, and it's often portrayed as authoritarian. Okay, I just want to set the stage here. I want you to paint a picture with the information that I am providing. But then let make a comparison between democracy and authoritarianism. But first, let me mention that democracy often creates sectionalism, okay, factions or factionism. This is something that America's first president, George Washington, worried about. Okay, he basically advised that the country stay away from political party, which is basically the symbols or one of the symbols of democracy. Political parties, pageantry, going out and vote, celebrate, but the new president or government come into power and does nothing new. But let's look at incompetent democracy versus competent authoritarianism. Let's say a government is authoritarian, okay? However, the government is a benign, competent authoritarian government that basically execute to address the well-beings of the people. The government, for example, build roads, build schools. People, children are going to school for free or at affordable cost, affordable prices. The people can obtain employment and they are well compensated. Society is developed, whether we are talking about economically, financially, or in terms of the various forms of infrastructure. Okay? Society is stable. Society does progress, and society does have access and the means to improve the various new forms of technologies that emerges every time. When such government, such benign authoritarianist government is in power, is it necessary or is it a wise thing for the people to get rid of, to demolish, to eliminate, to oust, to vote such benign slash authoritarian slash competent authoritarianist government out of power and restored or vote in an incompetent democratic government? Once again, let me pose this question. Is it necessary? Is it right? Is it good? Is it logical that the people get rid of a benign but competent authoritarianist government to bring in an incompetent democratic government? I want you to tell me, which one do you think is much more better, is much more beneficial for society? Is it your freedom, whether symbolically or realistically, in terms of both the practical aspect of it and the theoretical aspect of it, or your ability to always live in a free society in which you are provided with employment opportunity, affordable housing, affordable education, society is stable, and society does progress, even though to a greater extent the government may be authoritarianist or live in a free, quote unquote, democratic country whose government is grossly incompetent. Once again, is it a good thing? Is it logical? Is it necessary to get rid of a benign, competent, authoritarianist government for a grossly incompetent democratic government? Tell me what you think. But thank you very much for watching once again. It's the echoing voice. Peace.